Titans. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Khalif Raymond now. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
You ain't doing nothing today.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the slant.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Tiger. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Get him.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 24.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he will have a Titans 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks way too comfortable back there in the pocket.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a pillow back there for him, all right? If as a defensive guy, they've got to dump him on his backside a few times, shake things up.
Yeah, they're going to need an in-drive adjustment here on this first series. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's
a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
of the gun, Tannehill. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
45 the mic, 45 the mic. No, chip left. 65.
Here's Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
40. Check. 117. Check 13. Check. There you go, Tiger. Check 45 the mic. Check 45. Block. It's coming this way. Here we go. Quick.
Now it's Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Hey, check right 45. You're trapped. 45 the mic.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Hopkins on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Prescott off play action. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The ball carrier.
On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
To number 19.
Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drive.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A first look now for Darrington Evans. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Evans, the ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
The Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Here I come. Here I come.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
18 on the play. First down, Dallas.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Jadeveon Clowney brought him down. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go, go. It's going to be a laying down offense. It's going to be a kill. We're going to 47. Watch the twins. Kill. Check three. We're going to 54.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing. Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Looking to run with Mack. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Cowboys 6, Titans nothing.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Mack, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Marlon Mack, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Mack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
42-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Play fake. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 14-yard line. It's a big run there by Henry. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Henry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Tannehill. This is caught. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Ryan Tannehill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind him.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they run the option on second down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15. And a Cowboy first down.
Prescott to throw it. He's got his man on the crossing route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Dallas.
On play action, Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
6 at the 36-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Second and 10. Play action now, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They'll need a big play here with Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Tannehill. It's a foot race. The 40, the 30, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try to run it with Mack. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
19, Titans 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Tannehill. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And that'll get him to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will have a Titans 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check three. 45. Check left.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And some room to work. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
Titans 22, Cowboys 19. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for left. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
C.D. Lamb.
It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mack. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Staying on the ground with Mack. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll run here with Mack. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Titans' 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
C.D. Lamb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
The kick.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Cowboys 26, Titans 22. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
Right down their throat.
Past the 20, 10, touchdown Titans. A big play there, 84 yards. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Pollard again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Down at the 31. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Run for Pollard. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who... Who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
Check, play. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
From the 41, Tannehill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3. Interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And they're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. A first down carry for Henry. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play.
At the 6-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
86 is on the go. 86 is on the go. That's you.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And as this drive began, the offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good.
They'll give Henry another shot. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. That's going to set him back 5 yards. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Tannehill now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
32.
So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And that one? Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
They begin with Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Today's final score.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan